Hello, welcome back to Bellwright. Welcome to the stream. Good to be back again today. My 5th day in a row of live streaming, which is highly unusual for me. Got a crazy wild hair this week. Kind of holiday week still for me because kids are still out of school. And so I wanted to kind of jump in and share what it looks like as I'm going through some of this stuff. And it's been fun. So yesterday we got Herndine free. And so Herndine is liberated and we can do trading with them every day now. I also went ahead and jumped over to Padstow yesterday evening. And I need one of these. I did one more mission over there, built I don't remember if it was 1 or 2 village improvements, and it got to be the level that I was able to liberate Padstow as well. So I have 2 towns liberated now, so I have 2 towns I'm trading with. So that's handy dandy, makes things much easier. And after I liberated Padstow, the first thing that I did was I hired my skilled workers, of course. So I got my carpenter and my woodsman. And so then the first thing I did was I came back here and I researched the higher level shield. I've been working on upping my strength to level 4 so that I'd be able to carry this thing as soon as it's available. I started them making the shields. And then the next thing that I researched was the next level up bow. Depending on if you play as an archer, you might want to do that one before the shield, but they're making the U-bow now. Oh, there's already one made, so I'm gonna pop that. Where's it at? Is it in here? There's another shield. I'll put that in storage. Actually, I'm gonna have them make 2 of those topped up instead of 1. So I have quite a few archers, and the people that play with me tend to use bows a lot as well. I'm going to take this one and put it in my inventory so it won't count as being there either, because Hubs might be joining, and so I want to have it ready for him to go today. So I did the shield and I did the bow first for my research, and then what did I do after that? I went ahead and did the log sling, since I have the woodsman now, and we're about to start our hardwood outpost today. I started researching the river dock because we're going to be using that to transport since we have that new system. I'll show you how that's working. We're using it combined with our outpost. Most of the time I'm combining them in the same spot, so I can have fewer outposts and combine the river dock with the mining outposts. And since I have my carpenter, I went ahead and I have started researching the tier 3 town hall. Even though I only have 2 towns liberated so far, you don't have to wait. You don't have to get all this stuff done in the tech tree. And you don't have to get a bajillion towns liberated first. You can go ahead and start working on this early. And it takes a ton of stuff to research it, and it takes a ton of stuff and a long time to build it. So I want to go ahead and get it ready to go. You don't have to build everything in tier 2 either. I mean, you can if you want to. I did in, my long playthrough just because I wanted to do everything and kit everybody out in the most powerful armor and everything. I've done it, but it's not necessary. You don't have to. Hi Minotaur, welcome in. Glad to see you. Hi Mad Season, welcome in. Aussie, I know, I'm late again. Sheesh, got distracted building Bellwright stuff. How dare you? Good morning, Aussie. Got your coffee in hand? Hi, AWG B3T. You're a little quiet. Oh, let me pull my mic a little bit closer. Is that better? I think it kind of got pushed to the side a little bit. Hi, Giancarlo. Hi, I really enjoy your gameplay. Taking your time and explaining everything. I'm learning a lot. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. So I thought it would be fun instead of just doing a guide to actually show some of my playthrough and the craziness that I go through. So yeah, I'm happy to answer any questions that you guys have, and I'm just like doing stream of consciousness. Hey, Hubs is here. Hubs, I have a bow for you. I'm just kind of like talking my thoughts out loud as I'm going through. I don't know that it always makes sense, especially when I get streamer brain going, but that's what we got. Are you strong enough to use that bow?
No.
No? Well, you could put it in your private storage until you are, so you make sure that you have one. And they won't take it. Okay, so obviously we have a reclamation party on the way to Padstow. So we're going to be going and kicking their butt here in a second. And so that'll give us a little bit more renown, which is good. I just hired like 3 people. Oh, something else that I did after I took out Padstow was I started kicking out low-level people. Because, you know, early game you kind of tend to get some crummy workers don't have the best stats. And so one of them I kicked out and I replaced with a titled person. And one of them I actually sent to work at an outpost instead of hiring a beggar over by, where was that at? By Bradford. I just sent one of my crummy workers over there. He was really crummy. What are you doing over there? Oh, she's from the other copper outpost that's nearby. I moved my copper outpost from up here because they took out all 3 nodes of these copper. So it took me like 5 or 10 minutes just to move the buildings right down the road to this lake where there's more copper and trees. I have them logging trees and doing copper, and there's river reed down there. There's a trader right here. You can get a strap from him every day. You can sell him wood for cash if you're really strapped. Get it? Strapped. But she's idle, so I need to check what's going on with her. Their storage, I think, might be the issue, because it got totally filled up with all the extra rocks.
I'm a dorkfish!
Yeah, I am a dorkfish. It's true, I'm busted. I'm a dorkfish. Yeah, see, their storage is full of crude stone. I built a trash can over there and just threw a bunch of it away. I'm gonna have a bunch of it shipped over here just to get it out of their storage. Oh, did I delete where it's getting? That's what's happening. I was having some of it shipped over here every day, but apparently that got deleted, so let's get that out of their storage so they can keep mining and logging. So I want crude stone from Copper Minington. I have 154. Let's just start with one time. 154. Get it all out of there, and then I'll add another one for crude stone. And we'll do... Oh, it's not letting me do another one right now. I've seen this before. Trying to remember what was the deal of why it did that. I don't remember. Because I'm not even over my delivery capacity. I'm close, but I'm at 338 of 340. Okay, I'll look at that in a minute and see if when this one disappears, if I get another slot. I've never seen it. I don't think there's a limit on the number of things. Because I've had this like so long that you have to scroll. So, we'll check on that. I bet this thing is getting close though. Close enough. Let's go take them out. And then I think if we go over here, we might take out some of the bandit camps in the swamp too. Because I want to get that going. So I'm going to hit K. Mobilize. Everybody stock up. I'm in the process of moving everything this way from where my tier 1 stuff is to tier 2 over here, and I'm going to be going farther over there to do my T3 stuff, which needs a lot of space. It's also why I did my wood cutting here, to clear it out. And I've dug up some stumps as well to be able to put my roads down. I'm just going to hold on to that plank. So I can't finish researching the river dock because I need like 2 more iron nails. I'm not making iron yet, so try and get some by killing these guys, these bandits and everything. And we're going to get our iron mining going. I have them currently building the upgraded mine for the iron. That's one of the outposts that we set up in advance the other day because we knew it was coming.
I will leave soon. I'm too hungry to fight.
Well, then get some food. Okay, you got food? I'm waiting for that, I can watch her. I can watch up on my top right where she has the hungry symbol over her head, and once she eats, it'll go away. Why'd she run away instead of getting food? Maybe there's some food in the combat bucket back there. That might be what she's doing. Because we put combat food in the chest right by the armory. I don't know what she's doing, but we're gonna go. Okay. Let's go beat them to Padstow.
Whoa!
Go over there. You don't seem to be able to direct them on the map too close around Padstow. It's like there's a bubble around this town. I don't know. I need to do more investigating on that. But we're gonna head this way. Knock them out. Looks like everybody that can carry one is getting the upgraded shield. That's nice to see. Like I mentioned yesterday with my armor and gear, I typically do top up 1 or maybe 2 if it's something we use a lot. So they just make it as we need it. We have like a couple of them in storage, but I'm not like making a whole ton of them that we end up not needing and wasting resources. It seems to work out pretty well that way. Your first dorkfish. Are you sure it's your first dorkfish, Aussie? Sure about that? I mean, maybe you're first on stream, dorkfish. Okay, they're already passed because I was busy yakking, so let's just run over here and get them quick. Let's get their attention. Hello, don't go in that town. Don't do it. Back them up to my people. Thank you. Stop it. I want to go take out the archers. Can you get him, please? Thank you. I like to block the archers from hitting my people and take them out. And sometimes come in from behind them when I'm not too busy yakking and do it. Huzzah! Okay. Y'all loot the area, please. Thank you. I'm gonna be watching. Do we get any iron nails this time? Copper nails. Lots of good food. Upgraded food. No iron nails. Okay, somebody's still hungry. I have food on me? Not really. So here's a handy dandy thing to do if you want to get something from somebody. They picked up a quest item or your grave, or you want to switch things between people. I'm going to hit O for my army, and I see somebody's hungry. If you scroll over this box, this little ... starts for details. That gives you more information. I can see who's hungry. Monster Lord, member for 8 months. Hello and happy delayed New Year to you all. Happy New Year, Monster Lord. Thank you so much for being a member for 8 months. I appreciate that greatly. Memberships and donations on YouTube help me keep doing this. And so I appreciate it much. How are you doing, Monster Lord? Are you having a good New Year so far? So if they pick something up, I'm going to come over here to this drop down and I can look at their inventory. And so I can see who has what I want. Let's see, I want to find some food for her. So Simon has a lot of food. I can go over here and there's a little magnifying glass just like in inventories. And if I click on find, it highlights them. We have flooding from Monster Lord, thank you. It highlights them just like if you were looking for somebody in the village to hire. Makes them easier to find in the crowd. Can I have some of this food to give to the hungry person, please? Share some of that. Thank you. And obviously the hungry person is easy to find because they have the icon over their head.
My stomach's staging a
There,
rebellion.
food. Is it better? Feel better now?
Anything you command.
I'm out of food too. Give me one. I'll take a cranberry. Thank you. That's funny. So yeah, that's handy dandy if you're trying to find something in somebody's inventory. I like how you can do that now, how it highlights people to make them easier to find. Okay. Oh, I have this little mission over here that we need to do. Why don't we do that? I need to go talk to this guy. I think it's going to end up in a fight. And then I can take out some camps. This camp right here. Because we're about to get our next outpost started right here in the swamp. So that we can mine peat. Okay, come on everybody. Because we're about to start processing iron. I could have done this earlier before I was starting to mine iron. I just didn't get to it yet. Doesn't seem like 8 months already. I know, right? Goes fast. I appreciate it. My New Year's was good. It was pretty casual. We didn't go out. We stayed at home and watched the New Year's Eve show. with Little Man, and then we did a cheers at midnight. And I said the other day I felt bad for all the people I was watching on TV. They were out in the cold and dealing with traffic, and I was comfy at home on my couch. Okay, I'm gonna hit R and change them to holding instead of charging. I don't want them running off and getting into a fight with everything that is nearby. I want to knock this mission out. Those elk or whatever, whenever they bark, it freaks me out sometimes. It sounds like somebody yelling or in pain. Okay, I need to talk to this people. Has nothing to say.
Don't try anything stupid.
You don't try anything stupid. Do you see what's around you?
What are you looking at? This is our loot.
What's going on here? What happened to those men?
These drunkards were attacked by wolves, obviously.
Were they though? Are you guys involved?
Involved? No, we just stumbled upon. Maybe we even enjoyed the spectacle as the wolves tore apart those drunken
I don't
clowns.
believe you.
Now step aside before I lose my patience.
You're a jerk face. Okay, so I am not gonna let this go. We're gonna fight.
Enough. I've run out of patience with you. Draw your...
Silly man. Having the first snowfall for this whole winter time today. Ooh, Little Man would be so jealous. He so wants snow. But we do not live in an area where it snows. We actually went to a neighborhood thing where they, I don't know, people that live in snowy areas probably have never heard of this or think it's crazy, but they kind of bring in this big machine and they make like a little hill of snow out of like a big snow machine that shoots snow, so the kids can come and like sled and make little things. Sorry, got distracted. Make tiny little snowmen and throw snowballs and stuff. And it's funny because people in this area, a lot of, I mean, some of them go visit the snow, and so they have actual sleds and different things, but some of them, they're just like bringing out whatever they can find from their house to sled down the hill. Like, what are some of the things they had? I want to say like, I mean, like pool floaties, that kind of thing. You've heard of those snow machines? Yeah. Y'all gonna go over there? I don't know where the closest break in the wall was. Okay, let's take this one out too. I see an archer over here. Stop shooting my people! Oh, a bunch of them came up behind me. Rude. Oh, they're still on hold. Let me hit R and have them help. That's why they all came up behind me. Okay, now I can't get a hit in edgewise. Can I... There we go. Loot area. Somebody give me some iron nails! Not yet. I mean, it's not a huge deal if we don't get them. We're about to be mining. Any of these red dots anything I care to take out? Not really. try and take out this level 3 bandit camp. I'm going to be setting up my swamp. Well, I'll just go show you. I'll just go get it started. You can do it, if you do it earlier on, you can do it without taking out this camp. Because all you do is you set your person up to run and hide. You don't ever have them hold ground, and you don't have them as a reservist. And then if any bad guys ever come near, they either run away like the villagers do, or they go hide in their house, literally. So you can have them relatively close. I mean, you don't want them so close that it's just like constant and they never get anything done. But you can have them in the midst of baddie guys, even high level baddie guys. And they can still be doing stuff for you, getting higher level resources before you're there. Hi, in Zania Place. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I apologize if it's wrong. Was the second liberation any harder than the first? Yes. The second liberation is definitely harder. Ooh, we started making a road back here. Yeah, there are more of the brigands. Well, the reclamation, particularly, there were more of them. And they were harder to beat. They were higher geared. The way I ended up doing it was, I had my footmen and vanguard go face them in the front, stand there, and then I had the archers come with me in from the backside, and so we kind of snuck up behind them and was taking them out while the melee people were working from the front. And I had quite a few get their butts kicked, but we survived it. All of my archers survived it. Okay, so this is where I'm at. Here's the bridge, right, going into the swamp area. This is north of Black Ridge Pool, southwest of Padstow. This is the swamp area over here. And when you cross the bridge, this is the first little lake kind of looking thing. There's peat right here near this edge. There's also some over here. There's a lot up here at the top of the swamp. But that's not really near any of the towns. And so you're just kind of out there mining in the middle of nowhere. And I am doing this multi-purpose. So I'm going to be having an outpost here that's going to mine peat so that we can process iron. Also, there's a crap ton of cranberries here, so they'll be able to get cranberries, which even when you're not at the level that you can cook with them, cranberries give you plus 30% skill XP gain, so they're good to have. And there is a spot right over here in the swamp that is deep and wide enough that you can put a river dock right here. And so, by having them build a river dock right here, it's just north of Black Ridge Pool. So, once Black Ridge Pool is liberated, when we need to defend it, I can just pop my whole crew over here instead of trying to march them across or keep a standing army down here. I can just pop everybody over. Because as soon as the river dock is unlocked, which it almost is, you know, I built just north of this lake where the fisherman is, Paul Fishburne. And there's a spot right on the north side of this where a river dock will fit. And river docks will work even though it's not a river. As long as it's a body of water that's big and deep enough that you can get it in there, it'll work. And moss, yes. And there's moss in the swamp too. Which you don't need moss until T3, but it's, yeah, convenient. It's right here. So, this is where I did things kind of weird this time. Like, normally I would have set this outpost up right after the copper one, but I didn't get it done, but it's fine. So, what I'm going to do is, y'all come stand over here for a second, please. I'm going to go ahead and get this outpost started, and then I'm going to hire a crummy worker, cheap worker, I should say, to build this. So, spacing it out, the river dock is going to be here. First thing I'm going to build, and this is how I do every outpost, no matter what it is for, is I start with... Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Streamer brain. Tier 1. Storage. Stockpile. There we go. Because you need a stockpile to do deliveries, right? So, river dock's going to be there. Mining and cranberries is going to be over there. And so I'm going to put my stockpile right here in the middle. If y'all have anything that will fit for that, go ahead and bring the materials there. Nothing? Okay. Let's see. Can y'all grab some wood for me real quick, please? And really the only thing that I bother building is the stockpile. And then I assign somebody to this outpost. So immediately I'm going to make it an outpost. This is stockpile 1, right? I'm going to say in buildings type construction site, stockpile 1, go to the right and switch settlement. I'm going to make it its own settlement. Create. This is going to be Black Ridge Swamp. So people from my main village aren't going to come over here and try to bring 1 wood to fill it out. Okay, since they got some wood, can y'all put that in there, please? It's going to need a couple logs and 6 flax. Is there any flax out here right now? Let's see. Do you got flax hubs?
Yeah, here. There's a thing right
Oh,
now.
here we go. Flax. Grab flax. Thank you. And then 3, 8. Okay, that's all we need. Y'all can stop doing that. Bring it over here. I don't want them to completely fill up on flax right now because they'll just keep filling their inventory, which is good. I use that all the time, especially right before winter if I see I'm low on flax or mushrooms or berries or whatever. Okay, and then I'm going to need 5 logs. Can y'all get some logs, please? I think I have inventory space. I can help with that, yeah. See what?
There's a posting thing right here.
Oh, yeah. Hubs is pointing out there's a little thing that'll... Can you step back because the icon won't show up while you're... I noticed it, but I didn't say anything about it. There's a point of interest here. And if you go over to it, it'll start another little quest thing for you right by the swamp lake. It's horrible! Dead body note. Dead guard's note. And so that's another quest that you can get going. Let me think. Which one is this? Sir, I'm writing to inform you of a matter I'm investigating. I've noticed someone spending a lot of time at the graveyard, mumbling incoherently about stopping non-believers, but I haven't been able to see their face. Either way, I'm worried they might be dangerous. I'll try to follow. I don't remember if this is one of the new ones where you can get a warrior. I don't remember. Excuse me. There's a lot of new quests thrown in here and there where you do the quest and at the end of it the person is like, oh, I want to work with you. And so, and they tend to be good warrior types. Like, I think I have 2 of them with me already. They don't count as coming from the village. And so it doesn't increase your, like, I'm unhappy because everybody from the village moved here factor kind of thing. Which is nice. And they'll have like higher level stuff than you a lot of times. Like this guy right here, Arnold. See, he's got a kite shield before we can make kite shields. I did have the thought of trading shields with him, but I'm not strong enough to carry that shield. Details. Okay, so the stockpile is made. The next thing I'm going to... Y'all stand back over there for a second, please. Thank you. The next thing I'm going to do is... I'm just going to lay out what I want built here. So... I'm going to want a tier 1 housing tent. So I'm just going to throw that down. You know what? I should have put this by the road that we built coming back here. But I'm going to use this handy dandy new feature. I'm going to hit B for build and relocate. And I'm going to relocate this stockpile. Because if I have to run over here and check something, I want it to be by the road. That makes it easy and quick for me to do it. So I'm going to relocate that right there. Now I haven't tried to get them to do this. Will they do that? If I point at which one? First you have to take it apart. Will they do that? Will they take it apart? No. Will they do this? Will they move it over there? Or are they just going to rebuild it? I think they're just adding stuff in. So that's not the best way to do it. The way that I automatically relocated my copper mine to the next place is I just... Let me put this away so it'll stop swinging. That is not what I did. I just went and moved the pieces like that. That was it. That's all I did. But there were already people assigned to that, so it was counted as their construction skill because there were already people in that outpost. So they moved everything for me. I just ran the parts across and told them where to move it to. This is one of the most genius features that they have ever added into this game, and I could just hug the devs for doing it. I could probably have had them pick that up, but it's fine.
Oh, no.
What happened?
I hit the wrong button.
You hit the wrong button. What'd you do? Huh?
Hit the people back.
Oh, you took the people. Come back here, guys. I didn't even notice they were starting to run off. Now that it has the stuff here, will they build it? It says bring materials, so probably not. They don't just build when they're in this mode. It's fine. I could leave it like this, and once I assign the person to it, they would do it anyway. I don't even have to do this part. But I'm standing right here, I'll do it. Standing right here yakking anyway. Yeah. Oops. Oopsies. There we go. Okay, so we got a stockpile. Need a house. Turn it this way so it's more efficient for getting out and doing the mining they're going to be doing. And I'm gonna put a mud collector over here because that's what they use to get peat as well. And that right there so it's convenient. And I can also put a foraging camp because that's gonna have them get cranberries and moss. Gonna move it this way a bit because the moss is a little further in, but I want to be careful not to knock out cranberry bushes. That might, because it takes the space larger than what the building is. Let me knock down a couple of these trees. You don't have to put your shield away, you just have to click every time if you don't. So if you're in a dangerous area and don't feel comfortable putting your shield away to use your axe, just hit multiple times and you can still do it. Okay, put that this way a little bit. The moss is just across the waterway over there, but it's thin enough water that you can walk through it. Your workers can walk through it. Okay, and so then I'm gonna tell them, I'm gonna hit in buildings, go to this new outpost I just made. Whoops, Black Ridge Swamp. I'm gonna tell them what order I want them to build this in. I want the housing tent built first, mud collector second, forage third. While we're here, let's grab some cranberries. If y'all have any room left, can you grab some cranberries? I might have filled them up with wooden logs. Actually, before you... No, I was gonna say they can put it in the stockpile, but I don't want to go sort it all out right now, so yeah, just get some cranberries, please. Do you have any room left? Did I answer your question earlier? What was your question? Missed something in chat. Today's question from me is, can you delete outposts when you don't need them any longer? Yes, you can. If you go to an outpost and you delete everything that's there, including if you have a set house travel sign assigned to it, if you delete completely every building that is there, then the outpost will disappear. Good question. I missed something that you said too, Xenia. I'm working on Padstow, will be my second. I smoked Herndine using kinda what you're saying as a strat. It was really easy, didn't lose, but one guy, nice. Just wasn't sure if second was a lot tougher. Yeah, it is tougher. I mean, you don't have to be like in super high gear, but I would say medium gear is good. You really can't even have the leveled up shield by that point. If you just make sure that you have enough people with you, you'll be fine. Your new favorite weapon is the heavy bludgeon. I just got Horndean to level 4 prosperity. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I tend to like bludgeoning type weapons, maces and such. What was I gonna say? Should we go and get hi John Sabia? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. Yeah, y'all noticed my poll today. 83% of my viewers are not subscribed. It's free, subscribe. That's my goal, to get to 10,000 subs this year. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I could go and take this out, but I'm not gonna, because I have limited time today and there's a lot of things I want to show y'all. So I'm gonna send people back home. Hubs, do you want to take them home or should I send them home by map?
Send them on building.
Your building? Okay. I'm gonna take them. You know, I'm gonna leave them on charging just in case they need it. Okay, so I'm gonna go and hire a crummy person from Blackridge Pool. To work here. I'll probably end up putting another road going across this way too, just so when I bring people in by boat, we can run faster. To get over to do any combat at Blackridge Pool. Thanks, Aussie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I answer questions in Discord too. I do look at it. Usually every day. I look in there. You see where they at. Keep going. I mainly just want them to avoid getting too close to the wheat field. Because we haven't taken that over yet. Okay. I just need a low person that can do some farming for me, or whatever, mining, foraging, you know what I mean. I'm gonna look at a level 1 person for this. I prefer not to use a beggar if I can avoid it for this, because they are doing something. If it was just a boat dock worker, then a beggar would be fine, because they're literally not doing anything but getting free housing and letting me deliver shipwright packs to the location is the only reason they're there. But since these people are going to be doing something, try and get a little bit of skills, but not spend too much money on it, because it's all they're going to be doing, so. Let's see. Harvesting, 1 of 3. She's a coward, but it doesn't matter, because I'm going to set her up as a coward. Harvesting, 1 of 3. Okay, Katrina, you're probably fine. Just check. Let's see if I went to the top 1 star that time. Let's look at the bottom 1 star. See if they're cheaper and good enough. Uh-oh, looks like brigands might be coming this way. Might make everybody run. Or bandits, I mean.
These times are harder than any
Yes.
I've known.
Looking for good people.
I'm not easy to win over, but gods know you've put in the
Harvesting,
time and effort.
2 of 3.
I'm in.
Oh, but she's a pessimist. I really don't like pessimists, even at Outpost, because I don't know if that affects my main overall village as well. So we're not going to do that. It's brigands. Let's try the second up 1 star. Where are you at? Did everybody run? Why didn't she highlight? Did I not click it? She's right behind me. Stalker. Stalker. Can I jump there? Yes, I can. You can jump up on walls better than you used to be able to. I'm gonna go ahead and release everybody to go back to work. I'm sure they're close enough by now. Excuse me. Pardon me. Hello.
Good day. You've done well so far,
How are
so
your
I'll take
skills?
you up on that offer. But I'll still be
Harvesting
keeping
1
an
of 3.
eye on
That's
you.
the worst yet. At this rate, I'm gonna go back to the first person. Try 1 more. I'm being a little picky about this. Probably a little more picky than
Quiet.
necessary for this type of worker. I want to be able to
Even the
call to
land
them.
seems to- Good day. You've done well so far.
Ooh, you're a
so I'll
porter.
take you up
Yes,
on that
please.
offer.
Harvesting is only one of
But
four,
I'll
but
still be
4 is the
keeping an eye on
highest
you.
number I've seen of anybody. And she's a porter, which gives us extra storage, so we're going to go with that. Welcome in, Anno Dental. O'Donnell, whatever your name is.
I've got your back.
Come here. So she's not going to hold ground. She's not going to be a reservist. I can leave her as a villager. She doesn't need any armor because she's only running away. I'm going to switch her to Blackridge
My
Swamp.
stomach is grumbling. If I don't
Switch.
eat something soon, I'll have to leave.
And all she can do is construction and delivery right now. Trying to
I'm a
think.
dorkfish!
I'm a dorkfish. Made me jump. Hey, Deavante, how are you? Welcome
no
in.
Food, no fight. My growling stomach might scare them off, though.
Here. Take some flax and wood with you to work on building those things. I'd give
I
you
will
some
leave
food,
soon.
but I
I
don't
do
have
want you
any.
to
It'll be
fight.
fine. I'll ship some tonight. Why did she just totally run away? Is there somebody behind me? You're weird. What are you doing? That was weird. Just saying. Okay. Oops, wrong way. I need you to go over there, please. Perfect. Do I need anything in Blackridge Pool while I'm here? I don't remember. I'll talk to the vendor real quick. Hello.
Fine wares at fair prices, that's what I offer.
Super good deal on apples in Blackridge Pool. Only 3 gold for apple, and apple gives 20% skill XP gain. So that's always a good deal. Are we low on hide right now? Let me see. Storage, resources. I know we were for a while. No, we have 55. We're fine. 20 fur. Okay, looks fine. Cool. I'm sure she's close over there now, so I'm gonna let her go too. Bye-bye. Thank you. Now, I'm going to go back to the main base. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and set up some deliveries for the new place, which is Blackridge Swamp. So,
Quiet.
I need to look
They
at
might
the
hear us and bring more
buildings
trouble.
that are under construction.
Keep quiet, friends.
And see
Lord
what we
Glen
need
don't
over
care for
there.
our
I sent a
chatter.
little flax with her already. Looks like I'm gonna need 11 logs sent over there in total. Whoops, why did I close that out? Who knows? So, for Blackridge Swamp, I'm gonna go to deliveries. Log from Christy Guard. 11 one time. You can only send 20 items per person that is there. I'm also gonna send some dried berries over there. I like to send dried berries to outposts because they decrease hunger time. Oh, I'm out of dried berries. I'll have to look at that. How about dried mushroom? I might need to up, since I have more outposts, I might need to up how many I'm making of those. Alright, let's top this up. at 3. Don't need a lot. That'll get us started. Okay. Go back home. So I'm gonna go to this side of the village, because the rest of that quest is in Padstow right here. Devante, just being a dorkfish like normal. MG, what is that? I wish I could restart quests. I got attacked and it glitched my quest. That's annoying. Aussie says you can always reload the game from your last save point. It's like having a time machine. Just no alarm clocks. Hubs. Roosters only. That's true. However, there is an issue with this game that needs to be addressed. If something like that happens, you can try to go back to a previous save. But yeah, sometimes it gets saved over. And something that happened to me was like we were playing and I got killed and I had a quest item in my inventory. And, but I was like streaming at the time and talking with people and whatever, and there was a lot of chaos going on. I didn't get my grave right then, ended the stream, and then the grave was still there, the tombstone was still there, but I didn't come back in game until hours later. And when I came back in game, of course it wasn't top of mind, and I was just doing things around in the world until I went to do something and realized, oh,
Fear not, the
I need to
rebellion
get
stands
that
with you.
quest item. Well, by then my grave was gone and the quest item
Welcome
was
to my
gone,
tavern. Rooms ain't
and that's a
free, so pay up
problem.
front.
Yeah. So I know that some people have talked to the devs about that. I might get their thoughts on it too. Hi, Katrina.
May the gods protect you.
About your husband.
Do you have any news about my husband?
It's not good.
My sister's husband too?
Sorry.
All because of it. But you deserve a reward.
Reward.
Choose whatever you like.
Do I have inventory? I don't know. Do we want shields or archery? Do you have a preference?
I can't use archery advanced yet, swords are better.
I'm gonna go with shields.
Please leave me alone now.
Rude. I understand. Can I grab a book while I'm here? What do I want? I could read one of these shields books, actually. Interestingly, shields levels up your attack speed, which I don't always understand, but okay.
Step closer, gentlefolk. Books to enliven
I'll go
your
with it.
days.
Okay, let me head back to the base. And see how our research is going. My journal. And whoops, I'm facing the wrong way now. Face this way. And buildings, research. What do we got going? We're missing leather. I feel like we're low on pelts.
Too low, but I watched them in breakdowns.
Yeah, I think we need to start upping the number of pelts that we keep, because we're about to start needing a ton of leather. So I'm gonna look at that process. and we were out and about, so I didn't do my morning training. So I'm gonna do that real quick too before it's the next day.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Map. Finding. Open trading. And I'm gonna get all this stuff right now. Stock up on it because we're gonna need a lot. I'm about to be building a lot of new armor and buildings and everything. And what am I gonna trade? I'm gonna go to armors. Gonna find where I keep these rawhide jerkins always stocked up to use for trading because they don't cost a whole lot to make, but they trade for 220 gold, which is super good. And some leftover traveler shoes I can clear out of my inventory. That works. And padstow, open trading. We're about to do a crap ton of buildings. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of this. Especially when we go to T3. We got a ton of stuff. 355, so I'm gonna do another jerkin. And let's see if there's any resources that are piling up that I can clear out from my inventory by trading. Antlers tend to be really good. If you have a hunter, they tend to pile up pretty quickly, and they're 25 a piece. So that'll get rid of stuff really fast. All the extra crude stone that you get from mining operations, it's a good way to clear out your inventory. Although they're only one a piece, so you gotta click a lot. That's good for that last little bit. Feathers too tend to pile up a lot, and they're 2 each. And then I end up like using things that I like devise specifically for my trading, like the rawhide jerkin. And we're about to start our hardwood logging outpost, and we're gonna have so much hardwood that we're gonna be using that for currency. It's gonna be fabulous. I have in my inventory apples. I need to drop these off. Aussie is now lurking. What are they doing in the shadows over there? It's a good question. I bet getting coffee. Be right back, coffee. See? Want a lens? You have 1,500 pelts. That's crazy. That is a lot of freaking pelts. Yeah, and my other in-game game. I have a crap ton as well. Welcome, Cam Kelly. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Greatly, greatly, as I'm trying to get to 10K this year. Everybody cross your fingers. If you could like the stream, that would be helpful too. That really does help it spread to more people. It's true, it's true. Okay. Leather production. I was gonna look at leather production because it seems to be slowing down, so pelts are getting low, so let's look at hunting buildings. What do I have as priority? Deers and crows. That's why. Let's go ahead and up. I'm gonna down crows a little bit. I upped that really high because we were upgrading the arrows. I needed feathers. So I'm gonna up wolves to the same level as deers. I think that'll be fine. And then, what is the other one under? Is it harvesting? No. Gathering? No. I don't remember. What's the trapper's camp considered?
Resources or harvesting?
I thought I looked under harvesting and it wasn't there. Let's see. Trapper's camp. Probably what I could do is readjust where these are, because a lot of them got placed when we were earlier in the game. Some of them, the trees are probably all gone around now. But let's see how it goes with just changing our stuff at the hunter's camp first. Okay, can you sleep, Hubs?
No.
No. Okay.
Give me a minute.
Okay. Get a sip of coffee. Okay, so I'm stuck on my chair. I adjusted my foot and got hung. Nope, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Where am I at? Over here. Let me know when you're ready to sleep and I'll hop in bed. So I have this outpost being built over here. I need to go ahead and set up the options for those buildings so that once they're done, they can get to work right away. So for the mud collector, we're going to be collecting peat. I'm going to top up, say 60. This is going to be the highest priority building over there, so I'm going to make it 2. I never do 1. 1 is for emergencies, and so I can tell when I've changed something for an emergency situation and decide if I need to put it back down somewhere else. I'm also going to name this so that if some kind of warning something pops up, I know which mud collector it's talking about. So it's the mud collector in the swamp. I don't need to keep 3 shovels in here. It's only going to be 1 person over there working. Don't need to waste those resources. We're just going to keep 1 in there. And then for the foraging camp, once that is finished, foraging camp is going to be collecting cranberries. We're going to say top that up at around 50. And we're also going to collect moss from over there. And we'll say we'll top this up around 40. This is going to be the next priority down. We can't change her priorities on doing things yet because nothing is finished being built. But I am also going to need a delivery done over there for a shovel from Christy Guard, and we're going to top that up at 1. And when that shovel breaks, we're going to need to take care of that. So we're going to come back to the main base. And we're going to say if there is a broken shovel over at the swamp, we're going to check daily for 1 and bring it back over here, and then they'll fix it and put it back. Just don't know why it's not letting me do that. I'm gonna delete this crude stone thing. Try it again.
I'm sleeping.
You're sleeping? Okay. So I'm getting everything set up so if I forget something as we're going along, as tends to happen, they'll just go ahead and start doing what they're supposed to do. Genius that they let us set those things up now before they're finished being built. Love it, love it, love it. Donkey Crew is adding so many wonderful features to the systems in this game. Super impressed. Okay, yeah, so I was just looking real quick at these deliveries. See, I'm having axes and pickaxes from the copper place come back and forth. Need to get the crude stone out of Copper Minington. Now it's letting me do it. I don't know why it didn't let me do it before. Say one time 200. That's gonna put me over my delivery capacity, but it'll just do it in parts, so it's fine. Actually, Hubs, if you want to help do something in the background to speed things along, it would be genius if you would go over to the copper and logging mine over there, and just throw away a bunch of crude stone. Because it's clogging up the works and stopping everything from getting delivered. There's so much of it over there. Thank you. Hey, Ken. How are you? Welcome in. Good to see you. What are you up to lately, Canarus? Working on Valcon stuff or something else? You know, something I wanted to check on too for starting the iron mine that he's building down here in the south.
That's what I was working on.
That's what you're working on?
We just need to be finished.
Okay. Is Igor...
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
I'm curious if his carpenter's hammer broke.
We do.
Because that is something I did not set up. If you're building something that they have to use a carpenter's hammer for, just like with a pickaxe or anything, it's probably a good idea
So far, we're doing great.
to
work, don't you
have
think?
those things sent back and forth for when they wear out. Because that could be preventing it from getting finished. And I'll be like, what's taking it so long? It's because he wore its hammer out and I'm not replacing it. So that's the iron mine. So we're going to check daily for one of those. Right now, once it's done building, we don't have to worry about that anymore. And so then I'm going to go to the iron mine and I'm going to say, let's keep a carpenter's hammer out there.
Glad it's my home.
Top up. I always want one there. Just one is good. Can't complain. Chugging along on the hell gondola of life. Trying to finish up 9 videos before Valcon. 8 are part of the series, and 1 is a Valheim music video of a song I made. What? You are so creative, Canarus. This is very creative. You're doing 9 videos for Valcon? That's a lot. That is a whole lot, friend. Impressive. I'm not doing that many. Other than that, working on official Valcon merch. Because clearly there are 36 hours in a day. Apparently. Apparently so. I'm still on vacation this week, in case you can't tell. That's why I'm streaming so much, which I don't normally do. This is a weird version of being on
Cold
vacation.
wind's coming.
Just like weird times, but
All done in a good day's
yeah, I'm gonna be
work.
doing a lot of Valcon stuff next week too. I need to finish talking to Gwen too and make sure I got all the things turned in and figure out what I'm gonna be moderating and all the good fun stuff. It's gonna be a great event. If y'all are fans of Valheim, then you definitely need to look into Valcon. It's the first Valheim convention happening the beginning of February. Gobs of creators and mod creators and devs and players and everybody coming together for a 24-hour online stream. We're going to have server worlds built where you can go in and meet people and interact and go to their booths and play their games and all kinds of good fun stuff. It's going to be a blast.
I feel it's
Okay,
going to be a
the
good
next
day.
outpost that I need to set up and get automated is for Hardwood, and it's going to be down here around Farnworth. And I'm also then going to be able to, you know, trade and do all the stuff you can do with towns in Farnworth. So that's where I'm going to be heading next. I think I'm going to take off from this outpost over here. Do what?
Happy days, all thanks
I
to
can't
you.
hear you.
There's nothing here.
There's no stone in the storage over there?
We just heard
Did we pass midnight and it already took it?
there's a lot of wood here.
You can bring the wood back. They have everything set up the way it's supposed to be.
There's no chopping wood. He's not
All done in a
Oh.
good day's of work.
It's at the wrong one. It's here. Who wants to do the dorkfish? So I'm just gonna put this to daily, which is what I originally had it at. And put this down to like 50 a day as it adds up. This should be fine. Okay. Okay, I need to get down around Farnsworth. I always say that name wrong. I don't know why. So, whoops. I'm gonna get somebody to read these books. What level is this? Apprentice. You want a strength book? Here you go. There's two of them. You want to line one up for next? There you go.
Same sort of stuff. Yeah, right.
Some of my fighting. You're an archer.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Shields. I haven't set them up yet. I need to do that. Somebody picked it up.
What?
I was in my menu. I saw they went behind me. So they probably put it in the little bin over there. I didn't even see who it was.
All done in a good day's of work.
Okay, we're waiting on that leather. Can't trade for leather right now, so is there anything else I want to do in the meantime? See if there's any village improvements I haven't unlocked yet. Can do the advanced decorations. My cabin, I'm not super worried about. Nicer version of my cabin. Tavern, need the innkeeper for that. Here. Village herb garden, that's a village improvement. Let's get that unlocked. That's gonna go towards prosperity, not trust, for towns that have already been liberated.
The village is looking better and better.
I agree. Okay, let me grab some food. And I'm gonna take off and run down south. I'm just gonna do this on my own. I don't need anybody, I don't need to have a bunch of NPCs traipsing with me for this. So I don't need that on me. Can y'all sort that out? No, it didn't go there, but I'm gonna take a couple stamina food with me, and I'm going to take some combat food. That's good.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
I'm about to fire this cook and get a new one because I don't think she's doing stuff fast
Happy
enough.
days, all thanks to you.
Take another stamina thing with me. Okay. My sword is about to die. Typically, I would fight somebody until it breaks, but it's not that low. It'll take a little bit longer, so I don't want to spend stream time doing that. What am I on? Short sword, 3230. Let's take a mace.
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Couple logs, thank you very much. Okay, let's go to the travel sign. Gonna head to a southern travel sign and head down from there. Can not impresses. I have been working on those 8 series videos for the past 7 to 8 months. That's funny. The one that I'm gonna be finishing up, I'll probably stream part of it next week, is a build from Revenheim Season 1 that I never finished the build, never did any video or content on it. My modern mansion, I'm like, I should do that. Like, people have asked me to do something with that forever, and I never did. And with the new build parts in the modern mansion, it just goes perfectly. Okay, so I think the closest travel sign as I have is over here at the gonna be boat dock by Bradford. Hello. Hello. He has nothing to do. It's alright, he's a crappy worker anyway. So I'm gonna run south. I'm gonna grab a little bit of flax as I go, so I'll be able to build a travel sign when I get down there. Not that there's not any flax around there too, but you know, why not? efficiency and all that. I'm going to zoom out a tad on my mini map with 3 on the number pad. Oh, I forgot that's kind of like right in front of the bridge, huh? That camp. I'll go around it for now. This is why we ate good stamina food. Keep an eye on my stamina, make sure I don't totally run out. As I'm sneaking around. Stone. I'm gonna need 2 stones for my travel sign also. Let's come back around to the bridge. Did I lose my perspective? Where am I at? What is happening? I'm on the wrong side of the bridge. It's fine. I can get down there as well. I'll just go this way. Oh, flax. Gonna need that. There's not a lot over here, actually. It might be faster or safer to go on this side. Except for that one big giant camp. Just gonna make sure that you don't get too close to that one. So I'll follow the river. Ah! Get off the rock. It would have been faster if I didn't insist on doing all the research and testing myself. It always ends up being more work than I anticipate. I'm preaching to the choir, my friend. I know of what you speak. It takes so long to get research stuff done for videos, and then that's not even the time to do the video. It's a crap ton of time. I haven't come around this way before to get down to this. I wonder if I'm going to be able to do this without dying. This is going to be an interesting test. Who is that? Is that a vendor over there? Herbalist? The bridge is going to be right down here by this place. So, I may be doing a Forrest Gump. Run, Forrest, run! Oh, somebody's coming at me. Let's go to the side. Hey, villager garden. Okay, I may have gone a bit too far to the side. That was a little excessive. I was hitting escape though to get that thing off my screen. There's huge copper over here. I have done this one before. A couple playthroughs. I combined mining this copper with my lumber on the other side. My hardwood lumber outpost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. 5. Is it 5 or 6? Always, it's 5, right, for the sign? I think so. I think it's 5. Watch it be 6. What is that to my right? It is bandits. I think of the left around this camp. I don't remember if the bridge is on the right of them or the left of them. Wait, it's not a bridge here. It's just like a little peninsula, right? Or is it a bridge? I'm trying to remember. Let me come over to the side and look. Just keeping my icon hopefully not too close to those red dots on my mini map. It's on the other side. I know for sure it's not this far down. Just trying to remember if it's a bridge or a little land thing that goes across. Let me go down farther and look. Can't see. Yeah, it's the little land thing right there, right? Like I said, I've never done it this way before, so we're experimenting together. There's lots of baddies right there. Not a whole lot of places to run. Wonder if I can hide on this side of the rocks. There's like 6 of them to the right of me. Does it look bad? It looks kind of bad, right? It looks a little dangerous. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? Hubson death. Alright, what direction are the dots moving? It's before the bandit camp? Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Look at how many are there. It's crazy. This is a great place to get some renown if you want to do it. Stand across the river, shoot them with arrows. Alright, they're going that way. Let's run before they get back. Ah, I'm stuck on a rock. Going right here. Gotta turn right. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. I'm gonna die. I didn't know there was an edge there. Run! No! Run! No! Run! Oh! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna try and get as far away from the camp as I can before I die. Maybe I can make it. Watching my stamina. Where's the crossover? Is that the crossover? That's it right there. No, it's not. Now I'm caught on an edge.
Run, Forrest!
Ah, I'm gonna die if I jump down here! Woo! I didn't die. Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? No. It's too deep. Am I coming down here? Gonna do health thing. I made it. Haha! I didn't die! I didn't die! Run, Forrest, run! That was perfect timing. It's a lot further up from that camp than I remembered. It's not even close to that camp. It's not even close. There's no need to do that at all. Well, now we know. Where the hell am I? I'm right here. This is crazy. Is it a bridge over there? How did I do this side of the river before? I'm gonna have to go back to that save and look at what I did. I can't cross this water here. This is not what I was planning on doing today. Here's all the birch. Yay. Hardwood everywhere. I think if I run and jump, I'll be stuck forever in the middle of the water. Let's find out. I'm gonna save first. Hubs, you wanna pop out for a second? Save game. Redo. Yes, I'm sure. Oh wait, why did I say you have to hop out? I would only have to do that if I was loading back in again. I've been streaming too much this week. I've gone into full-blown dorkfish mode. But I might have to. Let's try it. Ready? It'll be fun. For science. For science. Hiya! I made it! I made it! I made it! I made it! Okay, there's bad guys coming. No, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm going this way. I'm not gonna die. Rock diving for the win! Run and jump! I mean, that's what I had planned all along. You know, I researched this thoroughly and I knew that would happen. Yeah, there is a bridge. There's a bridge with those bandits. Why? Stop. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna go out and around. So here is the hardwood forest. It's everywhere around Farnworth. Let me just zoom out on my mini map so I can get over here better. You know what I need to do too, which I normally do and didn't this time? I'm going to go down here, I'm going to click on Farnworth. No. Click on Farnworth, and over here on this side I'm going to make it a waypoint so it'll show up on my mini-map. So I have a clearer idea as I'm avoiding mobs. Which direction I'm trying to get to. That was well researched indeed. We're learning together. That was genius. I kind of want to do it again just because it was fun. I honestly thought that I was going to end up stuck, like, on top of, because the water mechanics in the rivers are weird right now, right? They haven't finished them. Stroke of luck. Yeah, it almost like glitched me across to the other side. I think maybe like I got more than halfway in my jump, and so it just put me on the other side. Okay, I've done this wood outpost a couple different places around here. Where do I want to do it? I think I liked it better when it was on the other side of this road. First thing I'm going to do is put down a travel sign for Farnworth itself. I'm going to have 2 travel signs over here actually because brigands tend to walk through here a lot and one of them will get blocked. Or the other. So let's get this as close as we can. This side. Hiya! Travel sign 13. And buildings, type, other. Travel sign 13. I want to go ahead and label this Farnworth. Farnworth. Close enough. Speaking of water mechanics, Robin introduced water mechanics in his game too. I'm so excited for him to finish that game. How close is he? It seems like he's been making quite a bit of progress lately. looking pretty good. Okay, let me eat something. So I think I've done it on the left and the right before. I think I'm going to do it on the left. There's also mud on the left, which is handy dandy because then you can build a forester down here to replenish the hardwood as you go along. There's also an herbalist right up here on the left that you can build next to, which is handy dandy as well. See right there, I'll get close enough it shows up on my map. Does she show up on the map? I think so, when you get close enough, right? Yeah, there she is. I think I liked it better when it was on this side. So I don't want to build right next to the road. I mean, I'll put a travel sign, a second travel sign right next to the road there. But I don't want my people living right next to the road because there are bandits crap ton that walk through here all the time. There's also some mud right back here. There it is. So we'll be able to use that for the forester to regrow the trees. This is a good flat area right here to start. This is going to be a pretty significant size outpost. Like all of them, I'm going to start with a stockpile. Okay. This is stockpile 1. Construction site, automatically going to make this a new outpost. This is Farnwoods. Get it? Get it? Get it? Farnwoods. Get it? Bye guys, coming! They're all around! Alright, I'm gonna my travel sign and get out of here for nighttime. And then we'll come back in the daytime and we'll finish building that stockpile and put a low-cost person there. Let's start getting that outpost going. That outpost is going to do quite a bit. It's a heavy lifting outpost. Okay. Let me get back home. Checking on something. Got it. I'm going to try something new with you guys today. I'm excited to try it. I hate trying to play blueprints in winter. You think it would be better color than white? Yeah, it's hard to see. Now he's figuring out game mechanics, and soon I'll be able to test the game, but how soon, I don't know. Cool. That's cool. Glad to hear it. Okay, we're going to test something out right now. I need to take a quick bio break, and I got a new fun game thing for you guys to try for when I take a quick break, and we're going to see if it works. Everybody cross your fingers and toes. See what happens. This is a game that I've seen on Twitch a lot called Words on Stream. It's a really fun game. You play it with your phone, and it'll have a QR code, and then you play this game while I'm doing my little bio break, and I think it's probably better than the tic-tac-toe thing that I've been doing. So let's see if it works. Let's see if I got it set up right. Hope so. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Who won? So what do y'all think? Is that game better than the tic-tac-toe thing that we've done in the past? I did that on somebody's stream that I saw over on Twitch, and I was like, that's kind of fun. Chat's reloading. Okay, let me go to sleep. Thank you, thank you. It's a fun game, more responsive than tic-tac-toe. Good. Yeah, tic-tac-toe used to work better, but it kind of got slow or something. I don't know. Got to where it didn't work as well. Have I muted again? Can you not hear me? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in chat if you can hear me. You can. Oh, okay. So, Aussie's just messing with me? Is that what's happening? Thanks, friend. Okay. Morning time. Let me do my morning trading real quick. I can go pop some stuff down in the liberated villages too to increase prosperity. And padstow. Let's get everything because we're doing tons of building. And we have the resources to be able to do it, so may as well, it's easier. And it clears out my inventory some. Must be you. Oh, okay. So he wasn't just messing with me, supposedly. What was the message? Pickaxe is missing from where? Settlement. Production. Mining hut has been built. Oh. Apparently I didn't pre-set up the stuff for the mining hut. So that's gonna be our iron mine. We're gonna top up iron. And we're gonna go super high. Because we need a crap ton of iron. So don't need that to be 3. Let's say 2. I might put 2 people out there once we're doing granite also. I'm going to include granite. Because it's... Once we get T3, we're going to need granite. And we're going to need granite to do a little bit of the research getting into T3. So we can go ahead and get that going in advance and be ready for it. Iron is our highest priority right now, though. You have to use the sturdy pickaxe for these. 100 is probably a little too high to start with. Start with 60. So, actually I'm going to go ahead and name this Mining Hut Iron Granite. So I know where that is if anything pops up. I'm going to deliver a sturdy pickaxe over there. Top up that one. Looks like somebody has used our sturdy pickaxe for something because we don't have any in storage here.
I got it.
Oh, you're running it out there? Okay, cool. I do want to verify that I'm keeping one topped up here. I would imagine I am. But just in case. Crafting. Let's look at the tool maker. Sturdy pickaxe. Yeah. I'm gonna up this to 2 on hand. Just in case.
I feel
So
it's going to be
they're
a
gonna be
good day.
starting the iron mining. That's genius. Ah, you're back. Good. Good, Aussie. You weren't messing with me. Ah, reclamation to Herndine. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna grab some more food and run back down to Herndine. Did I have? Oh, I still have some of that with me. Don't need all that. So, I'm gonna be building the stockpile first. So if I look at buildings, construction site, at the one I just started, I need 5 logs and 9 wood down there. I'll just take a little bit with me for now, since I'm gonna be there. Building roads in the winter too is impossible. I never try and build roads in the winter. It's too hard to see. Gonna take an extra rugged axe with me too, because when I assign someone to work there, they're gonna need a rugged axe to be able to chop hardwood.
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Should have that topped up. There's one. Good. Okay, so let's pop over to Farnworth. Get that stuff started. And we'll meet the elder over there. Look at what they got in the shop. We drop these resources off first. Winter roads take me home. That's gonna be stuck in my head now. Okay, all that needs is a few more logs and we'll be good to go. And then I'll start having everything delivered over here. Actually, while I'm here, let me lay down a house for my person. Right there. Bad guy coming up. Multiple ones. I'm gonna go talk to the elder and I'll come back and put the wood cutting house. Let them pass on by first. Need to make sure that that house went with Farnworth Outpost and didn't come to Christie Guard. It's not showing under construction site for Christie Guard, so it did go as that outpost. I don't want people from Christie Guard walking all the way across the map to try and build it. Hello, Elder.
Yes?
Is there anything I can help you with?
Our village faces a grave crisis. Our well.
How can I help?
I appreciate your concern. We need to build a new well, but we're short on shovels for digging.
How do I get shovels?
There's a blacksmith and like tracking rare prey, it will require finesse and some negotiation.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. Your help is like a...
You're welcome. Okay, now I'm just gonna pick up all these quests while I'm here.
Greetings.
Hello, can I help you?
I have a well-paying task for you.
What do you need?
I'm glad you're... Normally I'd order from other villages, but the roads are too dangerous.
Roads are
now.
dangerous around here.
Brigands aren't doing
Need new
enough.
tools?
Exactly. It's incredibly urgent.
Very urgent.
Especially
I
now that we
understand. I'll get it. Okay, next. Who else? Who else needs stuff? What do you need?
I don't have too much time.
What can I do?
Do you have a moment to help me with collecting tusks?
Tusks?
I need them to create a medicine for my husband.
That sounds sus. I'll bring it to you.
Go out into the... Boars like to...
Boars. Got it. Who's next? You here. What do you need? Be quick. I gotta go kill brigands.
I hear you're a friend of the common folk.
What's up?
Please. Well, it took some convincing, but eventually he agreed.
So what's the
He
problem?
even gave me a... Well, the
Elder's
elder heard
pissed.
about it and
I'll see if I can talk to him. Okay. Come here, vendor. Give me some good stuff.
Beware the bandits on the roads, my friend.
What do you have in stock? I don't know that we need any hider for right now. You can also sell stuff here. Pelt, feather, boar, wolf fang, hide. Fur. Did I say that twice? It's a good way to get rid of some feathers. They tend to stack up a lot. Okay. Let me go back over here and lay out where I want
Even the land seems to mourn under
the
their
workshop to be. She's making tusk pills, right?
We are keeping the peace here in the name of Lord Ashbourne.
How far away are they? They're still way over here. I used to have a this outpost. It was all super really strong people, but they were slow as molasses. So I would just have them fight things over here, never send them anywhere. But everybody at this outpost was super strong. So I would just come down here and sometimes have them blocked from even going up to any of the towns up north. Just knock them off when they're coming around this road. Worked out pretty well. So since I'm going to be getting hardwood here, I can't do the little mining thing. I have to build the actual tier 2 lumberjack. So, I'm going to place this right. Yeah, I'm going to leave room beside it. I'm going to want to put a barn. And I'm going to come back in a bit and I'll also lay out a med collector and a forester, but that's going to be enough to get me started right now. I'm going to check again in construction site. It's not showing up as my main thing. That means it was close enough. It was assigned to that outpost, so that's good. Now, I want to hire a cheap person. Cheapest person I can get someone right now is going to be Horndine. I don't think $7.92 that I have right now in Renown is even enough to get a cheap person. So, I'm going to wait until after we take out this reclamation party. Then I'll probably have enough. To hire a cheapo. I need to do a road going around this way too. For when I want to run from coming back across over where the farms and stuff are. I'm not going to lay out a road in the snow though. Oh, show. Wow, 18 likes. I think that's the most I've seen during a live stream. Aww. Thank you everybody for the 18 likes. That's so encouraging. 23 people watching. Yay. I appreciate it greatly. There's a lot of streaming for me this week. My throat is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, what do I want to research next? Oh, I could go put something to up my prosperity. I was thinking, should I do a video on how the prosperity system works? I mean, I mentioned it some in my last 20 more things. It's good to know guide. I feel like people are still kind of confused about that. And I feel like the presets for armor and using them with the training grounds, I feel like people are kind of confused about that and ask a lot of questions. What do y'all think? Would that be helpful? Which one of those do you think would be most helpful to try and do?
Work, lads, we need to make this place look better.
Somebody's being chased by a wolf. Oh, he got him. He got her. My caffeine addiction has now risen by 67% in the last 4 days. Mine too. What do we need to be able to finish doing the town hall? Iron nails, leather, hardwood planks, and cob. Can probably get some of that. I think the iron nails is the one thing that's slowed us down, but our iron outpost is working now, right? It's supposed to be. Anyway, let's see what's happening. To label this stockpile. Iron horn. I haven't actually seen iron coming in. Did you say that you took that sturdy axe over to the iron guy? Okay. Oh, he's hungry. So I'm gonna make mining has highest delivery next. Did he not get food delivered over there? There's nothing under construction over there anymore.
Snow's coming. Best stock up on firewood.
Well, I am gonna do another one so they can still finish sending those planks over there. He has 3 onions. What more do you want? I might run over there real quick and see what's up. What's up, Igor? Waiting for employment. Buildings. Mining hut. He's not mining.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
It's getting run off that rate.
You haven't seen one. You haven't seen a vid on prosperity. Okay. I think that could be helpful. How close are these? Friggin' bad guys. They still got a ways. They're not super far though. I'll check them tomorrow. I'm gonna go pop something
Snow's
over
coming.
here
Best stock up
for
on firewood.
Hurry
prosperity
up and
and
harvest.
Padstow real quick. And then we'll go take those guys out. So prosperity is different than trust. Trust is what you are building up with the towns before they're liberated. And once they're liberated, then you're working on building up the prosperity. And once it's liberated, there's really no point in trying to do the village improvements to increase trust, because you already have full trust of the village. It doesn't get you any more of a benefit. I think there might be 1 or 2 things that give you trust and prosperity. Not positive on that. Okay, build village improvements. So, like, if I look at the village big drinking stand, it only gives me trust, so there's no point in building it in a village that already has stuff done. So let's place down a well. That'll give me 180 prosperity. Here we go. And as the prosperity goes up, I'm gonna get more ability to hire people in the town as in their militia. Their militia will build up to defend themselves. Okay, I'm gonna hit H to auto walk, look at the map and see where these guys are at. They're still a little ways off, but there's a camp down there too we could take out. Let's just go ahead and take out the bandits. Brigands, brigands. Let's see, they're coming from this side, so I have 2 places for them to get ready at. Need to finish moving everything over here more where the T2 stuff is as we advance over to the T3 stuff farther over in the big open space. Because those buildings take up a lot of room. It'll say so-and-so has no weapons, has no weapons. It's just because they're like picking up and putting things down, and so it just tells you that in the meantime while they're getting ready. But it'll go away, and you can see on the top right corner that the little red marks over their head will disappear as they get the stuff they need and take care of that. It puts if there's any people in your army that have an issue, it'll put them first in line on your screen so you can see they have a problem. You keep losing today, Aussie. Bad gambling day.
I'm a dorkfish!
Haha, I saw it come up that time. I didn't jump. Haha. But you can still sell coins and stuff. You can, but why would you? It doesn't give you prosperity, does it? It only gives you trust. So why would you sell coins in a town that is already liberated? Or does it give you prosperity? Oh, for cash. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that. I just don't ever do that. But you could. Who's still hungry and why haven't you eaten? Hurry up. Okay, they ate. Whoever it was.
Stay together!
Stay together. And to get rid of the coins. True. True, true. You could trade them in your morning trades. Durr, that guy keeps running back and forth. Like, they can't find no food. That's what I thought at first, too, but... Like, I know we have food. Just decided he wanted something in particular, I guess. My shield's about to die. Nah, I'll be fine. Thank you, though. Where they at? There they are. I see them. Okay, why are y'all coming to me? I was trying to go around the archers. No. Bad archer. Huzzah! Go team. Herndine is modest. So since we protected Herndine and this fight was in their area, it helps their prosperity. Since we're here, can y'all grab some wood? Whoops, what's that? Oh, bad guy. You gonna get his stuff? Look how smart they are. I told them to get wood. They started. Then that guy attacked. They went and knocked him out and went right back to getting wood. It's impressive, right? I mean, the AI is not perfect, of course, but it does a lot. No worries, Aussie. We'll pass back by the lake and pick up River Reed on the way home for those that didn't have an axe. I love that they changed so that River Reed is available in the wintertime. It was an utter pain in the arse before. It was not enough resource for River Reed before. So I'm really glad they listened to that feedback. everything y'all filled up? Okay.
Follow me!
Let's get this stuff put away. I can have them put things away more quickly before I put them to bed. Let them go back as well. Just by pointing them at the storage. I know a lot of people got river reed, and river reed is designated to that barn, so I can point to it and they'll go put all the river reed in there. If they have any. And wood is over here, and I had them pick up wood, so I can tell them to put all the wood in there, please. They'll do it a lot faster than their meandering slow walk when they're workers. Thank you very much. Okay, let's all go to bed and sleep it off. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna go see what's up with that iron mine and see if I can get somebody over to my new Farnworth outpost for Hardwood. Finish building that up for me. Good morning, sunshine. Oh, there's no sunshine. Trade first. Armor. See, I have more rawhide jerkin available to trade every day because I keep it topped up. See if I need to clear out some resources. 329 hemp. That's probably a little bit more than I need in my storage. It's a lot. Okay, and speaking of AI, I hope Robin can succeed in his new AI test for Deep North. If that works, Valheim will be a very different experience. Post 1.0. What are your thoughts about it, Ken? Do you know specifically what he's trying to do? Got any scoop I haven't heard of? Spill the beans, man. Padstone. It'd be nice if you could just hold these instead of having to click for each and every single one of them. Let's get rid of some feathers. Clear out some storage. Neil Rose, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it greatly. I am on Team Robin since day one. Yes, it's trying to make the AI smarter so it reacts to the place as opposed to just following a script like it does currently. Interesting. To the player, yeah, that makes more sense. I mean, it only reacts to distance now, right? Shift click. Hey Cody. Like in your inventory, alt click will move a whole stack. But is it gonna do like the whole thing? That did like 94 feathers. So it's trading 188 instead of 24. That's halving it, right? Yeah. Alt does the whole thing. So it does do the stuff like an inventory, right? That does make it faster. Thank you. So that does work like inventory that way. Good tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The biting
Yeah,
cold
it is
reminds
less
us that
clicks,
winter is
definitely.
relentless.
Good tip, good tip. Perfect. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay. Let me drop off this wood. Y'all can cook with that. Why is this cook not cooking? Like, we have tons of stuff here. Why is there no berry jam? Oh, here. It's in the pot. But still, I'm gonna have a talk with this cook after stream. I'm just saying. Yeah. She's being a slacker. Let me see if I have another sturdy pickaxe made yet. Not yet. But Hubs just took one out there. So let me go see what's up with this iron mine. You did give him the sturdy pickaxe, right? Did you put it in his inventory?
No, I put it in there, but he grabbed it and was off using it.
So he put it in the iron mine. The guy took off and was using it. Oh, you know what? I should take some extra food over there. Just 'cause I'm gonna be there. You can have some potatoes to go with his onions. See how kind I am? Let him cook. He's clearly making the slow cooked yummy food. Okay. Way down here. Watching my mini-map carefully in this area. Lots of big baddies back down here. You can walk right between them. This road didn't get finished being made. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you not working? He does not have a pickaxe.
He did.
He doesn't have a bag either. We need to get him a bag. I bet I know what the problem is.
Winter's close.
I bet I know. Sturdy pickaxe. Required strength 2. What's your required strength, friend? About to be fired. Strength 1. That's the problem. It's not strong enough to use that pickaxe. Okay. Give me the axe back. Give it back to me. Go home.
Hope you like layers because winter's got plenty.
Bye-bye. Ah, run, Forrest, run! Run, Forrest, run! Let me run towards Hornding because I need to hire somebody different. Yeah, because everything was there. He's just not strong enough. So he was, I mean, he was doing work before because he was building. But he's not strong enough to do the mining. Get off the stump. Why are you on the stump? Okay, let's pop over to Horndine and get somebody that's crappy, but not that crappy. There's a limit on the crappiness that we can endure.
Run, Forrest!
Oh my
run!
god. Okay, it made me jump that time. You caught me. I probably could have doubled back to the sign. I think they moved on pretty quickly. That'll be fine. Working on my running skills. The positive spin on it, right?
You can do it!
Oh my god. Y'all are like messing with me now. You can do it. Jeez. Whisper used to always get me to eat. You know, it's not showing the videos correctly anymore. It's doing like that little thing for the saying, but it had a custom video for each of them. I have to go look at Streamlabs and see why it's being persnickety. Why has everything got to be persnickety? Like, can you just work? Just do what you're supposed to do, please. I am not here often, and I miss you, friend. Aww. I miss you too, Can. Looking forward to hanging out during, Valcon. Okay. Who did I dismiss? I don't want to hire the same person back. Let's try this person. Well, I won't, because if he doesn't have strength too, I won't be hiring them. You.
Good day.
How are you?
I've seen the good you've done for this community, and I want to help.
Strength,
so yes,
2
I'll
of
work
3.
with you.
Harvesting, 0 of 3. I mean, that's pretty crappy. But he'll get there. That's all he's going to be doing is harvesting, so I don't go up. I'm glad to hear it. You can handle a pickaxe. That's perfect.
Just give me the order.
I will. You're never going to fight. You're always going to run and hide like a coward. And you are going to mine constantly, all day long, every day. Until you die. Welcome to the team. 3, there you go. Here, you can, however, have some potatoes. I mean, not everyone can say that, right? There you go. We need to send a bag over to him. You can go, oh, actually, can you run over to the mine, please? Run that way. Avoid the camp. I'm gonna have a bag shipped over to him so he can carry more at one time.
We are keeping the peace here, in the name of Lord Ashbourne.
Bag. One time. Perfect. Welcome to Let's Keep Christy Away program. Rename him Spud. That's funny. I'm gonna do it. What? Spud Iron Pants. There you go. You're welcome, Spud.
I miss the days when we could travel freely without fear of bandits or worse.
Let me look. Do they have anything here that I want to buy today? While I'm standing here.
Anything you can spare, kind soul.
Beware the bandits on the roads, my friend. You'll
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
yeah.
arm
What
yourself
do you got? Not really. Okay, let's see. I only have 1377 renown right now. I don't know if I can hire even a crap person for that. Why are you running? Freaking me out. They just randomly do that sometimes now. Just to make you go, what's going on? Look, are you scared of me? I didn't do anything.
Gods, I hope I won't freeze.
I'm also gonna need someone with level 2 strength for the hardwood farming, because that axe, I believe, also needs strength too, doesn't it? Yes, it does. If I can't hire this crappy guy, I'm just gonna take a crappy guy from my base and send him over there, because I have more than enough people. Hello.
Welcome.
What you got?
These lands are my home. How do
Harvesting
I know you
one of
won't bring
4,
trouble to them?
strength, no. And it's too expensive. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna let this guy go to find his way home. Let's go home real quick. And we'll find our crappiest person and send over there. Now you may be thinking, Christy, if you were going to hire a crappy person from Horndean and send them all the way over to Farnworth, from here all the way over to there, wouldn't they get killed on the way? And the answer is yes. Yes, they would. They would. But it doesn't really matter. Actually, the sooner that they get killed over here, the faster they'll teleport home, because that's where they live now. Okay. Population. We're gonna look at work attributes. So it's a death sentence, only temporarily. It'll be fine. So then what will become of Spud Iron Pants? Did you not see? I'll just show you. Over here, scroll out, go way south. Nope, even farther south than that, way down here. This is where I got him in Horndean. And right up here on this lake that's northwest of Horndean, there's a bunch of iron in between these two big bandit camps and granite. And I have an outpost set up here that has just a stockpile, his tent, and a mining hut. And he's going to start mining iron for us, and it's going to be delivered home every night. And I put this here specifically because you can get iron and granite, so it cuts down on how many outposts you have to do. Plus, there's a spot on either end of this lake where you can build a river dock. And having a river dock down here is going to allow me to protect Horndean from my base all the way up here, because I can sell my whole army right down there and be right by the town to protect it after it's liberated or rebelling. It's not really a death sentence. They just get knocked out. That's all. It's fine. It's fine. They don't mind. Take one for the team. That's all. Okay, so in population, who is crappy? Even if you're crappy, if you have a title, you're not going to be sent to mine. You are crappy. Look at those numbers, and they can't go any higher. Crappy numbers, Rob. Crappy, crappy. What's your combat attributes? Crappy as well. Very crappy. There we go. Now we got our first iron. I did set up deliveries, right? No, I didn't. Don't do it. I am not a dorkfish. I am not a dorkfish. Iron. Daily. Let's say 30. I'm going to move that to the very top of the list.
Don't you think?
Okay, you're right. Bye-bye, Rob. Population. Rob. Combat attributes.
I'm a dork,
Oh my god. I said don't do it! See what's happening. Do I have him working on anything that he's the only one doing it? His main thing is wood cutting.
The biting cold reminds us that winter is relentless.
Maybe that's the reason we keep running out of wood. And I keep having to up it. You suck, Rob. Come here. Need to have a conversation. Need to have a conversation with you, Rob. Does he have 2 strength? He does. Good. Where you at? Come here. I'm waiting for you. Listen, Rob. I know you think you've been doing the best you can. No, stand right here. Right there. Don't move.
You can count on me.
Can I, though? Apparently not. What do you got on you? That won't work. That is a fine axe. You need a rugged axe. Get in there. I gotta tell you, Rob, I'm disappointed. You're lucky I'll let you keep your armor. I'm not completely expelling you, but things are gonna change. You're getting a new assignment. You are going to Farnwood. You'll like it there. It's nice and quiet and peaceful, except for when all of the mobs swarm around you. It'll be fine. So, construction is going to be number 1. Delivery is going to be number 2 for now. We do also... Does he need a hammer?
So far we're doing great work, don't you
Might
think?
need a hammer to do the wood thingy majigger bobby. Actually, He's probably gonna get killed. So I'm not gonna give him a hammer, because we put it in. Yeah, he would drop all but one, so I'm not gonna give him a hammer. We can, yeah, drop one off, or we'll set up the deliveries to keep a hammer over there.
So far,
Okay,
we're
Rob,
doing great
I need
work,
you to
don't
take a
think?
little trip. Right over there. See, that one went all the way across the map at Let Me Send Him. From way up here to way down there. There's something weird happening around Padstow. You can't direct people there.
So far, we're
In
doing
all the
great work, don't you
places.
think?
Can you have 3,573 dorkfish? That's a lot of dorkfish. What does that say about you? Does it increase your dorkiness? No, it doesn't. Probably mine. That's probably what's happening. Higher tier dorkfish, that's right. Okay, and so we just had another sturdy pickaxe being produced, so we got that process going smoothly. Excellent. Excellentro. So, if I, let's see, look at research. So we have left iron nails, so we can start producing those. Gonna go to buildings. Crafting, go down to, look, Charlie Spud Iron Pants Livingstone feels delighted. See, he's a happy Spud. Happy, happy. So we have iron coming in now. We're gonna add iron nails to the list. Oh, I already had it there. Just kidding. Let's move it up to the top. So our delivery will come in and we'll have iron in camp. And we'll get our iron nails and we'll start working on the research for tier 3. And if I play this evening, I'll probably get that done by tonight. So we'll be starting research for tier 3 stuff. Pleased to hear good Sir Iron Pants is doing well. Me too. Some people just prefer to, you know, be on their own, mining rocks by themselves. No judging. So that's pretty much all of the mining outposts that I need to do. I have copper here. It was up here till they did it all, and I moved it right there by the lake. South of Herndine. I have my swamp mine going over here in the swamp for peat, cranberries, and moss. I now have my iron mine running northeast of Horndine. These are all by lakes that have a spot that's big enough that I can put a river dock there to protect them. I can go ahead and start researching tier 3 stuff. The only town that I haven't gone to yet is Krasmere, and once Farnworth is done, I'll probably just go ahead and run around there and put a travel sign down. At Krasmere, I'm just going to hire a beggar. I don't really do any mining down here around Krasmere. You got to be a little bit careful with Krasmere, because if you're sending people back and forth, they'll try to walk across the water and get stuck in the bay sometimes. It's not a good thing. But what I do with Krasmere is I hire a beggar from here, and right over here on this little inlet right beside it, I put a boat dock there with a beggar. And I talked about how I do that in the 20 Things I Wish I Knew video for the deliveries for the shipwright pack. And those are the outposts that I do. So there's a good little overview. I wanted to, I don't know, just share playing with you guys this week. This little man's been home and I'm kind of feeling like it's still holiday-ish and all that good stuff. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this week through all of this crazy streaming. Make sure to hit the thumbs up button for me, and I'll be getting more guides and stuff out. I will not be streaming this much in the future. I will not be streaming every day of the week next week. That's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to get back to working on guides and that kind of stuff again. Thanks to Vinny and Mystic for playing with me this week too. From the Happy Gamer server. Probably play behind the scenes some more too. And thank you, Hubs, for all of your help and support this week too. With that, I'm back to it. And so until next time, guys, say it with me. Happy gaming.